So this is Julio. He is my director in field drive. So I want to give a little bit of backstory for this play before we can perform it because I want everyone to be on the same page. So the Performing Arts Club was created just this year as an amalgamation of the chorale and musical theater clubs because, you know, they kind of want to do the same thing, and so we thought, why not, right? So, in musical theater tradition in this school, we do a mid-year and end-of-year performance, this being our end-of-year performance. And so, also, like musical theater tradition, we crown this like nothing else.
Yeah, we had like 39 days to do all this.
So, before you know, we actually start the play, I'd like to thank my castmates, my crew, that being Julio, Ali, who's managing sound back there, my brother Javi, who did costume design, and of course, my beautiful, beautiful cast. I could not have done this without them. So, oh yes, so we kind of wrote this as many of the students have stories about the bus. Our school bus is also named Big Bertha, and so we wanted to pay homage to them.
It's not a person.
It's not a person, we promise. You won't see anyone named Big Bertha. I'm literally the biggest one here, I promise. Okay, so without any further ado, it is my pleasure to present to you The Disaster on Big Bertha.
Name's Alexander. I used to go by Xander until some Florida kids started attending school in 2017. Anyways, this ain't your usual cliche, cheesy, angsty high school suck story. This one's a little different.
Hey, Alan. You alright, man?
That's Cody. He can legitimately charm the pants of anyone. He makes reading manga look cool. Right? Imagine if Ferris Bueller and Han Solo had a baby. Multiply that by 96,000, and you've got Cody. Oh, my name's Alex, not Alan.
Oh my bad, man. Oh, big time, man.
Nah, man. It's all good. Actually, can I ask you something? Yeah, why does everyone like you so much? No, that's not what I meant, by the way. I mean, like, you could kick a puppy, and nobody would bat an eye. What's your secret?
Secret? Cody ain't good with secrets, man. If you you want to be like me, you gotta have style.
You make it sound so easy, man.
No, man.
Say man one more time, and I think I actually might throw up.
What's wrong with saying man? Monat von Esquire the Fifth?
First off, it bugs me all right. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that. Second, say it with me now, Monet von Esquire the Third. I've literally told you that every single day since I started going here. It's almost as if you're looking for an excuse.
What? No. Just have a bad memory, right?
Hey. Hello, Monet. Fettuccine Alfredo is right. It's not that bad to forget a name every once in a while.
Well, at least someone knows how to say it properly. Someone actually worthwhile.
Hey, look at it this way, man. Don't let her words against you, man. Look at it this way, man.
So, did you do your physics homework? Oh my god.
Maybe you forget to do your homework in case you run a minor, just in case you're wondering.
Wait, no, Ines.
For your information, I have a durable high-capacity medium-sized screen binder, which I'm definitely going to treasure. All my investors and miners and sprays.
I have no idea what you said, but you'll be fine, man. I am surprised you even got enough satisfactory for physics.
Yo. Hold the phone. You don't just... What are you doing? Balls, man!
Wow. What a loser, am I right, Cody? I literally can't think of anyone more stuck up than Dennis McAdams.
Dad, you're coming with me.
I stand corrected.
Oh, you really need to be here. You're old enough to do this by yourself, Caitlin. You're 14 years old.
Dad, I'm telling you, the first time you didn't bring me to school was the time I congregated in the wrong class. Do you know how it felt to get my very first six? I can't let that happen again. You're like my lucky charm, Dad.
Okay, I'm gonna go home and write my next script. Caitlin, please actually try to make some friends today, alright? Parents need to play too, you know?
My dad. So, what did you guys get in the summative and integral calculus?
You know, I really don't want to talk about it, man. You know, I just gotta keep my scholarship up. I got a 6.
A 6? Yikes, that's disappointing.
Wait, that's disappointing!
Poor thing, you must have been crying all night. What about you, Alex? What grade did you get? I mean, you couldn't have possibly gotten lower than a 7.
Yeah. Well, lucky for me, I got an 8! I gotta love Sakatoa.
Sakatoa? Nice try, Alex. I already know what grade you got. I get along really well with the teachers, and let me tell you, they cannot stop talking about how upset they were that you failed that summative.
Choto mate. Teachers actually give you students' personal information.
It's not my fault they like me so much. I mean, they just like telling me these things.
Sorry, everyone. My sister-in-law did go home and her pictures of him has took way too long to make breakfast.
Wait. So while the rest of us risk dying an early death, waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning to get here on time, you take your sweet time getting ready with pancakes and syrup.
I don't appreciate the attitude today. I do admit there is some room for improvement. But here at Common Ashwood Academy, we strive for orderliness, and it will not be implied that I'm a lazy figure of work. That's right, one Esquire. Now, everybody, chop chop, we're all ready.
Quick step of jutsu. Really?
Well, unlike the rest of them, I don't feed off the
So you're keeping her in the bathroom?
Yo. I don't think putting the principal in the bathroom would send a good image to the students of what's the name of the school? Collins Atwood Academy or something like that. Just for your information, she's still drooling and she still smells like maple syrup.
Right. Well, that's the bad news. That's the good news. Wait, what's the bad news?
The bad news is that we don't know what happened to her. I personally think that she fainted due to exhaustion. I mean, having to spend all day with sweaty teenagers can really wear someone out.
Yeah? Well, I have a more likely theory. The one that doesn't suck, by the way. She was drugged!
If I can be of any assistance, I believe that your theories are right. Your rock nature of Principal Barker's collapse most likely suggests she was indeed drugged. Good sir, you are indeed onto something. Better take my data.
Well, for once, Dennis actually makes sense. She doesn't exactly have the cleanest track record when it comes to most of the students.
What are you talking about? I've known the principal since school started in August. She's always been so supportive.
Oh, perspective. Dear Caitlin, teenagers can get real angsty over even the pettiest of things. And according to the data, I'm able to narrow down the suspects. Her!
What did I do? I don't even know your name.
Oh, really? Led Zeppelin? Black Sabbath? Exactly the type of music baby boomers hate. Principal P didn't appreciate your taste in music, did she?
I mean, you're probably right. She wasn't a fan of heavy metal, so what? I did.
Oh, well, she did ban Spotify last week, Alfonso.
Of course! She knew that there was no way to properly ban heavy metal, so she decided to ban all music altogether. It all makes sense. You were stressed over all the summatives last week without your musical outlet to turn to. Today, you finally snapped and drugged Principal B.A.M.P.
Okay, wow, you overthink things way too much. This isn't some dumb detective show, and you aren't Jake Pearl. Besides, you can download songs on Spotify even when it's locked. You're not wrong though. She's on the older side, which means that her standards and beliefs are very much different from ours. I brought up Spirited Away once and she called anime a childish waste of time.
Shoto Bate. Spirited Away is a quality film. Daijoubu janai.
Regardless, I don't appreciate you slandering her, Alex. Principal Barker tries her best, you know.
Wait. Oh, you're on first name basis with the principal, so go ahead.
Okay. Right. What about the bus driver? According to the data, he has a long history with drugs. I bet you he's the one who drugged Principal B. What was his name again?
His name was Justin Lavoy, and he was part of an entrapment.
If you look at Bing, you can find out that there are multiple cases of entrapment ever since 12 years ago in Manila.
Why would you say that? You had no right to tell the whole bus about it.
You don't have to know, hello.
Sure, Caitlin, relax. I mean, like 18 hours. Everyone knows how Justin got busted over Operation T-minus. And it's a very small school. If one person knows, the whole school practically knows. We're really bad with secrets.
Yeah? Well, you're going back to where you belong, bud. Let me guess. You were scared that the principal would fire you over all your crimes. And she found out anyways, so you decided to get to her before she got to you.
Whoa. Look, you got it all wrong, man. I would never do that to Bart. Do you know how hard it is to get a job with a criminal record? I could have a PhD and still struggle to find any work. Bart only pitied me and allowed me to work as a bus driver as long as I stayed in strict regulation. Why would I drug the one person who's willing to give me a second chance?
I'm sorry, dude. that last Saturday?
I'll think about it.
Wait. Okay, let's think about it. Wait, Cody, your friends are that guy?
Oh, yeah. Friends with everyone.
Oh my God.
He hosts the best parties.
Hey, look, man. I gotta grab the bus. Hey, kids, stay in school. We'll finish the project on that.
You know, I'm beginning to suspect someone. What do you think, Monet? Do you know what happened?
Are you crazy? Why me? What did I do?
Objection! Leave her alone. Monet is innocent.
Alex, didn't you see what happened in the bus stop? Barbara told her off.
Yes, so that doesn't mean anything, Sultana. According to the data, it couldn't have been her.
Data? What data? Monet's name is one of the only names on this list. Heck, your name is on this list. Where did you even get this?
Dennis gave it to me earlier.
Oh, Dennis gave it to you earlier. That explains why it's completely useless.
Whoa! Hey, yo, you can just talk.
No. Let me speak for you, all right? Dennis, he's a smart guy. I trust his judgment.
Thank you very much, good sir.
Trust his judgment. The reason why you're on this list of suspects is quote unquote. Alex called Dennis a loser, thus showing signs of aggression.
God, you're right. This data is garbage. Meaning, Monet is completely innocent.
I'll tell you why I think it's Monet.
No, Caitlin Saldana. I don't want to hear it. All right? Monet, she's a perfect human being. Remember when she introduced herself back in August?
Wait, why is he defending me again? I'm totally capable of defending myself.
She talked about how much she loves milk tea. Do you really think a milk tea lover would want to hurt the principal?
How do you still remember that? I only mentioned my love for milk tea one time 8 months ago.
Well, sometimes the perpetrators are the least person you would expect. Him! Think about it. It's a perfect crime. No one would dare suspect you.
Alex could.
Oh, now you know my name. I've wanted you to acknowledge me for months, bro. Your time is up.
Oh, wait, come on. Listen. My parents went on a cruise with Principal Barbara the other month. She's a friendly friend.
Of course, he's friends with you.
Wait, hang on. I think you're onto something. Barbara thinks that anime is a childish waste of time. Don't you think?
Of course! I bet you he got tired of her principal piece, constant belittling of all things Japanese, so he decided to get revenge.
Exactly. Cody's the biggest weeb in this whole school. Principal Barbara from the library last week. We did it, Alex.
Wait, we did? No, I did it, Miss Saldana.
Listen, guys, there are two sides to every story. Look, maybe she doesn't like anime. Maybe she thinks it's a childish waste of time, whatever that is. But that's her opinion, and I respect that. She just doesn't understand the art of JoJo no Kimi no Bogen. I don't understand how to work a typewriter, or whining about millennials all day. I don't care.
You watch JoJo.
Hi.
Me too. We should hang out sometime. Do you have any frees today?
Not really, no. The only free I have is in first block, and it's about to end.
It's 8:45 already. I'm gonna miss math HL. That's like my favorite subject.
Oh yeah! Well, I say we have 30 minutes left to crack this case. I won't give up! Guys! I give up! So good, so good. Oh my God, what a guy. Thank you. What a guy. Thank you. Thank you. We have 5 minutes left. What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna have to leave it for a part 2 then.
No, Saldana, we aren't gonna leave things open to a part 2. When people leave things open to a part 2, it never happens. I can name hundreds of plays that promise a part 2, but never deliver.
Jeez, okay, you're really stressed. You even worse than when I forgot to bring my Lucky Alpaca to WF.
you're the one who drug Principal Panganiban. You got so sick and tired of her constantly talking about how you were too annoying to get a boyfriend.
Okay, first of all, she never mentioned anything about me being too annoying. That really hurts, you know. And second of all, I'm the least likely person to have done it because unlike you, I actually respect her. Hang on, how come we aren't allowed to accuse you? You hate school. You're always trying to break the rules by being as edgy as possible.
She does have a point, you know. You just wanted to pull off a prank for attention, and so you decided to cut off the head of the snake.
What? No.
Right.
No, guys. Guys.
You took it too far, Alex, and I actually thought you were my friend.
I'm sorry, friend. Alright, yeah, we worked together for what, half an hour? And that's all it took? You really are. You really are a social outcast if you think that's all it takes to be a friend. You couldn't blame me. I didn't do anything.
Minasan. Listen, if Alex says he didn't do it, I believe him. He's mine. Nakama. And that will never change. Guys, can we just think this through already? First block's about to end, we're about to enter school, and Dennis and I haven't even finished our physics project yet, right?
Yeah, totally. We can finish it like in 5 minutes, but we're almost in school.
Do you really think you can finish it in 5 minutes?
Yeah, dude, totally. Like,
Why didn't you do your homework at home, Cody?
Do you think anyone actually does their homework at home? That's a wives' tale. And, yeah, me and Dennis always cram physics during first block.
yeah, man.
Say that again.
Alex, you're by now.
No, the other thing.
Yeah, Dennis and I always cram first block.
So, you're saying that you have a free during first block and physics during second block.
Pretty much, yeah. It sucks how Principal Barber being late makes us equally late with our physics cramming.
Wait. So you always cram your physics homework during first block?
Pretty much, yeah.
You mentioned Dennis getting an unsatisfactory in physics earlier. Where did he get it?
Oh yeah, he got an unsatisfactory for, what was it? Accountability, yeah. Principal Barber told him off. I saw him stressing at his dad's restaurant yesterday.
And what restaurant does Dennis's dad own?
Oh, you know, pancake house.
Yeah,
Dennis.
you die.
Dennis. Dennis!
What?
Poison.
Yo, I was playing against 5 things, 300 frames per second.
What's that? Was I just Did you drug Principal Barber's pancakes?
Yeah. Are you trying to be funny? Hello? I didn't put anything in bacon waffle.
She didn't say anything about a bacon waffle.
Did anyone else hear that music?
Excuse me, I think you're right.
Ah! Justin, son! Blessed Lorette! Ah!
In case you're wondering, I have a high-capacity, durable, flat-ring, medium-sized binder! What? It's something you said earlier. You weren't there. Never mind.
I'm sure you'll find a girl someday.
What? No. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Alex. Once one person knows a secret, the entire school knows a secret. We're really bad with secrets.
Oh, you're learning. Right. Look, what I said earlier. I didn't mean it. Okay, I'm really passionate about this kind of stuff. You get to show your talents through academics. I get to show mine through crime solving.
Yeah, I completely
Oops.
understand. I'm sorry for teasing you about your grade earlier. Just because someone isn't necessarily academically inclined doesn't mean that they're completely useless. You did a good job today, Alex.
Okay, then. We did a good job today.
Are high fives supposed to last this long?
They are. Okay, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Hey, my daughter's 14!
No! What are you doing here?
I come here every day.
Or, yeah, you come here every day, right? You know, you don't have to do that anymore because I'd rather ride in the bus on Big Bertha with Alex.
What?